welcome to the dance floor of your question and answer.
Hello, Arjun.
And hello to you.
Nice meeting you.
And nice meeting you.
And thank you for all your empowering messages.
You're so welcomed. Thank you for pulling them in and receiving them as well as you do.
Thank you. I have the following question.
Yes.
With a little tremble in my voice. Lately, when I meditate, I start channeling. But I don't know who I'm channeling because it is in a different language. And in that language, I do understand two words that frequently come up. And that's YahYel. And that's Enanika. And I do have a couple of dream encounters. But in my channeling, it's in that ancient tongue. And I'm a bit confused why I can't understand what is being said. I feel at some energetic level what's being said, but I can't cognitively. I can't.
Cognitively.
Yes. Understand. And I wonder if you could shed some light on that.
Well, we can, because you can. And we are allowed to reflect that light back to you. So, thank you first of all for playing with us the way you have done so far. You're not just playing with us though, it's not just YahYel, but perhaps you were aware of this.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you, just checking.
Yes.
The idea of the light language that has been coming through for you is a perfect match to where you cognitively understand yourself to be in your human life. You see, as a person begins to channel, you see there is the opening of particular portals within the system that are being addressed through higher self to check in with that person what particular wavelength resonates most with them and is relevant for them and their environment. Now, have you been considering to communicate the information to other people?
Yes.
To share it?
Yes.
And have you been doing so far?
No, not so far, because I can't understand it yet.
Okay. So this is what we're going to look at. Is there a fear within you around the idea of channeling for other people? Or concern?
No, not directly. If I'm aware of what I'm saying, no, I want to be at service. And there's no fear in that.
But you said you haven't shared yet because you don't understand what you're saying.
No.
But you see, you do understand what you're saying, and you have chosen to allow the information to come through in this particular way because it serves where you are right now. And you see, if you wish to skip the step that you are on right now, there's no climbing the ladder further up. You understand? Every single step wishes to be acknowledged and loved for what it is.
Yes.
So where you are right now, you have a desire to share the information, and you know what it means by feeling into it. You know energetically what it means, don't you?
Yes.
It just comes out in a way that cognitively you don't understand.
Yes.
Now, do you understand what the positive side effects of such a particular translation might be? Particularly for people that are very mental oriented.
Yes. The illusions of the mind
are being bypassed by the light language, yes. Which in a sense is toning, harmonizing with you and the people that are attracted to you, translating the information in this particular way. So you say, I want to be of service, but I need to know what it means. And by that you don't mean I don't know what it means with my heart because I do, but I need to know for sure that the other person knows what I mean.
Yes.
So what you're attempting to do in that sense indirectly is to control the circumstances.
Okay. Yes. I
Now,
understand.
that's what this is about.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And that reflects back to you different other themes that are active in your energy frequency right now,
Okay.
doesn't it?
Yes.
No problem. That's okay. It's beautiful. It
Yes.
underlines what you're working on and what you're playing with. So much nicer to say it that way. It underlines what you're playing with. And it shows you where there's room for expansion now, doesn't it? So if you feel up for playing, you can invite people that resonate with the idea of light language to participate in an experience with you, much like the channel shared before our dialogue here, how she did at the beginning of her work with us.
Okay.
So invite people that resonate with the idea in general. Perhaps you can send them some audio snippets so that they already kind of know what you're doing.
Okay.
And if they feel something in them begins to lighten up when they hear the way you translate the light languages, because this is unique. And so you are in an addition to the whole. When you follow your heart in your own unique way, you always are. So you say, I want to be of service, and we're saying it's immediately possible right here, right now. In fact, you are of service, and you were of service every single time you allowed yourself to have this come through audibly.
Yes.
Even though it seems so strange to your own rational mind. And as you were speaking it for yourself, you were changing energetically and on a cellular level all kinds of little segments within yourself to help harmonize your entire system for more of this to come through. So it is accelerating, hasn't it?
Yes.
So you begin to feel more at ease. And we would almost say you can let it in now. Someone's knocking.
Yeah.
So why not just hug that and allow it in and see how you're getting stronger and the momentum is building up, and trust that if relevant at some point the information will come through in an earth language that you can fully understand, and so can the person that is with you. But just to nudge the rational mind a little bit, the part of you that so loves control, or the idea of that. Even if you would speak a language that you understand to be an earth language right now, Dutch or English or whatever, you can't control whether the information enters the other person's system. Now can you?
No, you can't.
You already know that you can give a person a gift, but it's up to them to decide to be grateful for it.
Yes.
So the energetic gift is already there, and for now where you are and for now where they are, those that feel attracted to your message and the way you bring it, it will suit both of your needs as you allow this to flow through. And then if relevant, it will develop into another form.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Can you play with that?
Yes.
Thank you
I
so
will play
very,
with
very
it.
much.
And the dream encounters,
Yes?
could you elaborate on that?
Well, what is your question about that? There are many that you are aware of and some that you're not aware of.
Yes, it's quite frequent, and well, that's also rational. I want to know if that's what's the purpose of that. That's also rational. So, thank you.
The purpose in that sense, we can answer a little bit, lies in parallel with the idea of you allowing yourself to follow your heart, to allowing your higher self's intuition, your passion, excitement to flow through you. In this particular example you just gave of the channeling, but it can be in anything. Drinking a cup of tea when you feel like one, having a stroll when you feel like one, calling a friend when you feel like calling. Yes?
Yes.
All of that is following your heart. So the dream encounters, every single time you heighten up your frequency. In that manner, the dream encounters in the same way assist you to reach broader bandwidth, you could say, and to train your entire system to encompass more information that is relevant for you on this particular path of excitement. So we and others come to visit you and speak with you about all the questions that you may have on a subconscious level, and to reflect to you different possible ways to respond to your earth situations as they're
Yes.
playing around in the back.
Yes.
And we know you're aware of this.
Yes.
So you can play with these reflections in any way you like. We've got your back, but more so we would say you've got your back. And
Yeah.
because you've got your back, we can help have it for you.
Yes.
It goes hand in hand.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay.
Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, just last night I was aware of Asthar, the Asthar command,
We understand.
and I didn't at first, so I googled it. And he was talking about the fleet, the intercollecting fleet, and when during the day I wonder about that, why that is, and what my purpose is in that.
You wonder why what is exactly.
Why that came to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Why he came to me. Why he came in my awareness.
Well, you're using it as a bit of a mask, because it wasn't literally the Asthar command as you understand it,
Mm-hmm.
but it is a reference frame that
Yeah.
your rational mind uses
Yes.
to introduce you to something that would not go by that name entirely, but that can be interpreted as such through your film and book history. You have, you could say, a guideline to compare it to. So you used it as a metaphor. It's not a literal one-on-one.
Okay.
And then the information that was given, more so in general, allows you to understand that things are coming together. Much like we explained at the beginning of this transmission, that like is attracted to like, and is now also beginning to allow it to be obvious that that is what's going on. So you're allowing in more awareness of the full, rich spectrum of entities and beings and civilizations that is now beginning to cross-connect with you as you are more so walking your talk.
Yes. Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
And have fun. See you soon.
Okay.